10 safe investments to make in early life. Investing, essentially, is putting your money into something with the hope of a financial return. And it's one of the best ways to build wealth and save for your financial goals, from retirement to your dream home. While most people start investing as adults, investing as a teen can give you a head start on saving for the future and learning vital money lessons. Now, investing may sound complicated, but getting started is easier than you'd think. Yes, even for teens. So, let's talk about it. Hey guys, welcome to our channel. In today's video, we are going to talk about 10 safe investments you can make while you're still in your early life and get huge returns in the future. If you want to find out more about it, then stay with us until the end of the video. Also, before we start the video, don't forget to hit like, subscribe to our channel, and ring the bell icon for more amazing videos. And let's get started. Investing doesn't have to be that complicated. Individuals who start investing as teens rather than waiting until later in life have an advantage over their peers, both in their potential returns and the knowledge they can gain from investing. Investing as a teen helps young adults prepare financially for the future. It also helps teach them financial literacy. For many, personal finances are a source of stress and anxiety. So by building your financial literacy from a young age, you may feel more confident and less anxious about money matters later on. But when you're just starting out, it can be hard to knock it off your to-do list because you have so many competing demands. A budding career, rent, and student debt, to name a few. You also need at least some basic knowledge, which probably wasn't covered in any of your classes in high school or college. The good news? There are more attractive options for entry-level investors than ever before. Many mutual funds cost just fractions of pennies for every dollar you invest, and some firms are dangling them for free. Even getting advice from professionals is easier than it was for previous generations. And after you go through the motions once, you can set your plan on autopilot for a while. But narrowing down all the alternatives and figuring out where to turn, that can be paralyzing. But worry no more, because today's guide can help you make a successful roadmap to investing. So let's discuss these safe investments one by one. High-yield savings account. A high-yield savings account, or HYSA, is the most basic way for a teen to start earning a return on their money. Savings accounts have been around for a long time, but more financial institutions now offer high-yield savings accounts, which offer a higher interest rate than a standard account. With a higher interest rate, your funds will grow more than they would in a typical savings account. However, even savings accounts with high yields have very low rates of return compared to other investments. But it's one of the safest investments you can make in your early life. Certificates of deposit. A certificate of deposit, or CD, is a banking product similar to a savings account, through which a teen can earn interest from their savings. The key difference is that CDs require you to keep your money in the account for a specific period of months or even years to earn the promised interest rate. Then, when you redeem the CD at maturity, you'll get your money back in addition to the interest your account earned. Like savings accounts, CDs are considered a risk-free investment because the money is insured. The downside, however, is that your money is essentially locked up for a period of time. Stocks. A stock is a way to take a piece of ownership, also known as equity, in a publicly traded corporation. When you own a stock, you become a shareholder and part owner of the company. Investors can earn money from dividends that companies pay to their shareholders as well as through capital gains when the value of the stock increases. According to the experts, you could take a small piece of your portfolio and pick one or two stocks as a way to learn how to follow and evaluate individual stocks. So consider picking one or two companies you're familiar with so it's easier to follow and relate to. However, before adding stocks to your teen's portfolio, you can work together to open a virtual trading account, also known as paper trading, where you can practice buying and selling stocks without real funds. Virtual trading can give you an idea of how the stock market works without putting any money at risk. Bonds. A bond is a type of debt security. When you purchase a bond, you're essentially lending money to the issuing company or government entity. While bonds might not necessarily be exciting to a teen as stocks, they're generally more stable investments, meaning they help create a well-diversified portfolio. Bonds usually provide a fixed income from the interest payments the bond issuer makes through a set period of time. Funds. Funds, primarily mutual funds and exchange-traded funds or ETFs, are popular investments that allow you to gain exposure to many different securities in one investment. Mutual funds and ETFs are known as pooled investments because they pool together the money of many investors. Mutual funds. A mutual fund is technically a type of investment company that pools the money from many investors to create a well-diversified portfolio. Each investor is part owner of the fund, with a share in its profits and losses. All mutual fund orders are settled at the end of the trading day, regardless of when they are placed. Exchange-traded funds, or ETFs. An ETF is another type of pooled investment that allows investors to add many securities to their portfolio through a single investment. One key difference between ETFs and mutual funds is that ETFs trade throughout the day like stocks. Like a stock, you can buy one share of an ETF and have more control over the price. Experts usually recommend starting an index ETF or a mutual fund, so you get immediate access to a diversified portfolio instead of putting all your eggs in one basket with just one stock. This makes even more sense if you're starting out with a small dollar amount to invest. Start a retirement fund. Back in the 1950s, it was a common practice for employers to take care of their employees after they retired, with a generous pension plan crafted by the company in exchange for years of service. As people began living longer and wages failed to keep up with the inflation, it slowly became the responsibility of employees to handle their own retirement funds. Similarly, baby boomers face a serious problem, as many do not have enough money to make it throughout retirement and are forced to work past the retirement age. Therefore, young adults who begin saving now can avoid this problem by growing their money over time. Invest in property. Many young adults who rent believe that they should buy a home as soon as possible. After all, if the price of rent and monthly mortgage are comparable, why not own the property? Unfortunately, the rent versus buy debate is about more than just the monthly mortgage price. Owning a home is a significant investment and one that should not be taken lightly. For example, when you live in an apartment, you can call your landlord up to handle expensive home issues. A $4,000 furnace that dies in the middle of the winter is the landlord's problem when you live in an apartment. When you own a home, there's no one to call except the local heating repair company. So, learning more about the true cost of home ownership can help you understand if you are really ready to buy. However, on the brighter side, if you are into real estate, buying properties is again one of the safest investments you can make as a young adult. So, in conclusion, there are many great options for teens to start investing, especially when their parents are involved and willing to offer them the support and guidance they need when making money decisions. But which type of investment you choose will depend a lot not only on how much money you are going to invest, but also on your risk tolerance and how involved you want to be with your investment. Most people understand that they should be investing, but many may have not considered the benefit of investing at an early life. So, getting started with investing at a young age can help you build wealth and financially prepare for the future, as well as provide yourself with a financial literacy you will need to succeed later in life. And this is it for today, guys. What are your thoughts on today's video? Which investment did you like the most? Share with us in the comment section below. Also, don't forget to hit like, subscribe to our channel, and ring the bell icon so you don't miss any of the latest updates. And thank you for watching.